Right, welcome ladies and gents. So, loads and loads and loads of reports and rumours and rumblings, and now confirmation. So, when there's reports and rumours and rumblings, subsequently follows, but like an avalanche, we finally get to the bottom of the mountain, and the mountain is confirmation. We are getting Joker 2. In fact, the sequel's written, it's done. It's got a title, or at least a working title. It can change. Not sure it would change for this, though. It seems pretty clear cut that this... I mean, I can see that this would be the title, basically. So this is interesting. Joker 2. A movie which, realistically, didn't need to be made. One which I don't hate the idea of. I don't think it's a... I'm game for it. Like, as long as it's good, I'm game for it, regardless. I enjoyed this movie as a one and done. Absolutely, a one and done works perfectly well with this movie. But a sequel to this? Yeah, I'd be keen to see where they go with it. What they choose to explore with Arthur Fleck. What they want to do. I guess how they develop it. Which route they go down. Because Joker was a good standalone, its own universe, its own world, it's very realistic telling. It was a social story. Loads of people just say it's Taxi Driver. I get that. But it resonated with a lot of people because of what it was telling, and it worked very, very well. And I say resonated, whether that's, sympathetically or, people looking at the wider world and going, Jesus, we need to be nicer to our fellow man, so on and so forth, whatever. But they did include elements of Gotham City. The comic Gotham City. We saw Thomas and Martha Wayne. We saw little Bruce Wayne. So, number 2, Joker 2, does go some way to letting us go into this world and, I guess, identify where this world situates. Is this a comic world? Or is this its own sort of universe, realistic thing? I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. And I'm more intrigued to see whether, under the guise of David Zaslav, Discovery guy, who now obviously is in charge of Warner Brothers and DC because of the merger, whether he chooses to merge two worlds, Joker and the Batman. Because they could. They could, even though they've obviously introduced the Joker in the Batman as well. But let's take a look at the report. This is, again, I'm keen for any movie that's good. So if this is good, I'm all ears, right? But we've got Joker sequel officially in the works because Joaquin Phoenix will be returning as Arthur Fleck. Why do we know that? Well, because he's reading a script and a photo, which they've shared. So Joker director Todd Phillips took to social media to confirm that a sequel, working title Folie, Deux, is now officially in development, with Joaquin Phoenix set to reprise the role of Arthur Fleck. Now, as I said, there's been multiple reports and rumours that Warner Brothers was developing a sequel to 2019's smash hit Joker, which was a smash hit. It's one of their highest grossing comic book movies, based on how much they paid for it. So, the filmmaker took to Instagram to share a first look at the script cover, written by himself and Scott Silver, which is currently titled Folie Deux, which is loosely translated as Madness for Two. I love it. I really love that as a title. I think that's really good, and I hope they keep it. Now, this condition is actually defined as an identical or similar mental disorder affecting two or more individuals, usually the members of a close family, which it'd be interesting to see where they go with it. They'd sort of had some teases that, maybe Thomas was his father, but then wasn't, and it's kind of all over the place. There's a lot you could do with this. If they go the route that Thomas is his father, Madness for Two, Batman being mad. There's a lot to unpack with this. There is a lot you could do. There really is. So Phillips also posted a photo of star Joaquin Phoenix reading the script, which would obviously suggest that the Academy Award winner is on board to reprise the role. So Folie, Deux. And then, of course, Joaquin Phoenix sat here reading it. There's a lot to unpack. I think Madness for Two is great. I think that's so good. Now, this article says that we've got no idea what to expect from a sequel, which is obviously to a very standalone film. But Folie, Deux title should definitely prompt plenty of discussion. People are saying that Harley Quinn, maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt Todd Phillips is the chap to introduce Harley Quinn. I really, really doubt that. Now, I think personally, Madness for Two obviously is a play on the fact that it is, a sequel, of course. So Madness for Two works very, very well there. But then relating back to some of the elements which they'd introduced into the first one, the potential that Thomas was his father, obviously wasn't his father, but it's down that sort of line of thought. There's a lot you could do with this. There's a lot you could do with it. And I tell you what I do like, actually. I like that it's written with red. I like that a lot. It's very befitting the Joker, isn't it? Very, very befitting the Joker. Love it. I love this news. I'm all in for this news. Now, again, loads of people will just be sat there going, well, look, it was a standalone film. Why are they making another? I mean, look, it's because it made so much money. And there's rumours that Todd Phillips will be taking over DC moving forwards. I did a report on that a few days ago. Again, if you're missing these reports, follow me on Twitter. Links in the description box at Mr. H Reviews, because I share stuff there. But then also just check that your notifications are turned on. Because the rumour that Todd Phillips will be taking over DC, managing it basically, is quite a strong one, especially now subsequently followed by this. There's a precedent here to say that could be legitimate. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Ladies and gents, like I just said, check out everything down below, memberships, Patreon, all that good stuff. We'll be starting streams again soon, so they'll be back up and running. I just want to hit the ground running with that as well. Get sort of like new formats with it and things. But cheers. Let me know your thoughts. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.